Good afternoon and thanks for joining us right here on Midday, Kentucky. And it is still cold outside and I am tickled pink.
I bet you are.
Like it?
I love the cold, Amber. Hey everyone, Amber Freeman stepping in for Miss Katie, our evening news anchor alongside Tom. How are you, my friend?
I am fantastic.
You've never been on this show before.
I haven't. I see the set every single day. I sometimes put my lip gloss here.
Oh, I see that.
Now I get to sit here. Thank you for having me.
Of course,
we're
you'll
glad
be
to
in
have her.
here Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday this week.
That is
David's in on Thursday. How are you?
Fantastic.
Yeah?
But unlike you, I'm not a fan. Okay, right now the weather's good. It's fall-y. Is that a word?
Folly? We'll use it.
Autumn-y.
Well, the leaves are falling.
Yeah, exactly. It's once October is over, you
Then
like
you're good.
that?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
You like the snow?
Oh my gosh, hun, hello. From Salt Lake City for 3 years, I'd be happy with snow up to here.
Colorado, and
Yeah.
I'm saying,
Oh, you're not a fan of the snow?
No, it's beautiful, but I don't like to drive in it.
So now what you're saying is
Yeah.
no road trip when it's ski season.
Unless
for
you're
us to go-
driving.
Oh, I'm happy to drive.
All right, we're doing it,
Yeah,
and
well,
we'll do that.
I'm not a good driver, but anyway.
Hey, blind faith.
Well, David Goldman, we're going to go and have some weekends away skiing, so it'll be a party weekend, I'm sure.
I'm in.
You're in.
I'm in.
Count
Yeah,
me in.
Lisa,
I need all the party I
You've got
can
to
get.
dump the kids.
Oh, well,
Yeah, it's
for
kid-free.
just the night. Just
it's
for a night?
kid-free.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say I'm much better at the after skiing
Oh, the après
than
skiing.
than the actual
I
skiing
got you.
part. So
I got you. I'm normally really hungry by the end of my ski day.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yep.
love it. I love it. Hey, I wanted to give a bit of a shout out. I was in Walgreens, I was going to say Walmart, Walgreens yesterday afternoon, and I just finished at the gym and I was getting my vitamin B shots.
at Walgreens?
Well, you buy them. I was picking
You
up
do
my
them
prescription.
yourself?
Yeah. Every
Really?
week. Oh, I love
Always
them.
hardcore.
On fire, people.
Where do you give the shot?
Yeah.
In your arm and your thigh or
Well, it
something?
takes me about 10 minutes to do it in my backside.
Oh, you have to
because
do
the
it
whole time I'm like, oh, is it going to hurt? Is it?
Do you use a mirror? Is this just blind? How do you?
No, I don't go blah.
Wham!
No, it's no. It literally takes about 10 minutes because I'm like, I can do this.
Do they
The
help?
build-up.
I love them.
I'm intrigued by
I
this.
love
I'm,
it. Well, I went
didn't
and
know
got
you
my,
did this.
everyone, get your flu shot, by the way.
Yes,
And if
yes.
you go to Walgreens, if you get a flu shot there, they give a shot to another country or
Oh, that's
it's
good.
like get a shot,
okay.
give a shot.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I love it. So go to Walgreens and you can probably get it for free because of your copay as well.
Yeah.
But I was getting my vitamin B, and this woman, I'm dripping in sweat. I'd literally come from the gym, and this woman's hanging out of a car, and she yells out, "Troy!" And I want to give a shout out to Dorothy Coleman. I said I would. Hey, Dorothy.
Hi,
Nice
Dorothy.
to see you yesterday. Thanks for watching the show. And then she was in the store and she saw me again. I said, honey, I just look like a dog's breakfast. Don't talk to me. Do you know what I mean? Like,
But were you sweating from the gym or because you were anticipating the shot to come? I mean, just a
that's
little
good.
bit of.
That's good. That's good. No, I did a good workout. I'm loving the gym again.
Are you? Good,
Yeah.
good.
The first 2 weeks killed me.
Yeah,
Okay.
it did.
Yeah.
Like
I-
he couldn't even step up on the little platform over
So
here with
you're-
that. I mean, total pain.
But
Yeah.
that's
Seriously.
good.
Yeah.
That pain's good.
Are you a
He's
gym
worked through
person?
it now.
I would run. I'm more of a runner outside,
Are you?
but I go to the gym. But I don't think I get much done there. It's like the
Right.
fake cardio where you're just like kind of getting into it and you just give looks and I don't step into the weight section.
Right.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I did the weight loss challenge that we did here on Midday.
Right.
And then while you were doing that, you couldn't do the exercises. So now I've got the trainer and I'm there every other day.
Good for you.
I don't love that part, but I love the feeling that I'm getting. now back at the
Absolutely.
gym.
Well, you got to go through it to get to
Yeah,
that
I
point.
know.
So.
All right, we ready?
Let's
Ready
do
for
it.
Let's do it.
information? All right, Anorexia Hoodie on sale on Amazon has sparked fury for its offensive slogan that trivializes eating disorders. Now, the sweatshirt, which is being sold by a seller on the US site, is printed with the words anorexia, like bulimia, except with self-control.
Oh.
Now, that's the top slogan, has been slammed on social media with many calling for the hoodie to be pulled from the actual website. Some describe the hoodie, which is on sale for $25, as disgraceful and inappropriate, adding that the illness were not something that should be joked about.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. this is something that we've seen before. There have been stores that have done this type of,
Just inappropriate type of thing.
conversation.
Right.
But this is being done by a third, I will call it a third party. So it's not done by Amazon. They're not printing the shirt themselves. We could sell something on Amazon.
Right.
So this is the question. Does Amazon have a responsibility to vet the products that go on sale that you might want to sell on Amazon?
Sure. Something like this, I mean, is it free speech? Does that venture into that? Who's buying this sweatshirt to begin with? Are they doing it as a joke? Is it something to spark conversation?
Let's just bring up the picture of the sweatshirt again, exactly what it says. That is a point, but there also has to, anorexia like bulimia except self-control. Oh.
It's obviously very crash. It's not something that a normal, I hate saying normal.
I know, I hate that word too.
It's not what
everyday person.
Right, you're not going to wear this to the office, let's say that. Why is somebody buying this sweatshirt? What is their purpose behind it is what I'm
I see no purpose in it. I think it's ridiculous. I really do. I don't see any purpose. It makes light of a very serious eating disorder. And quite frankly, I think it needs to be pulled off of Amazon. But, freedom of speech, I know.
And so that's the thing. But you see these stores
Sure.
and have shirts like, for the babies' clothes. We've seen some horrific things that people put on babies' outfits, and yet there's outrage, but nothing gets done about it.
Right.
Because it's kind of one of those things, I mean, what is too much? When is too much? And I guess something like this, I mean, anorexia is the #1 cause of death within mental illnesses. So it is a serious, serious problem. But we have such a mental health problem epidemic here, especially in the United States. Does throwing it out there, I mean, I'm playing devil's advocate. This doesn't mean I agree with it. Bring it up for conversation?
Well, that's a really good
I mean, I don't know.
second point.
Right.
But do you notice what we talked about first?
That first,
Yes.
The
it's
issue.
hard.
And then we go, is this okay? Because now people like us are talking about it.
Right.
I'm sure there'll be other people that will bring it up on similar talk shows. I think it just takes a click of a button, Amazon, to delete it.
So that's what you think?
I think so, because it's a form of hate, and I don't think we need to be putting that hate out there, especially in this climate.
I agree with
there's
that.
enough hate out in the world right now. I think delete it.
Okay.
I think we just should move on from it.
Yep.
Something else that we should not move on from, but actually have a discussion, and this is the hashtag that has gone viral. Amber, tell us about this.
Well, if you're on social media, and pretty much everybody is now, you probably noticed the hashtag #MeToo popping up all over your feed, especially yesterday. It was predominantly done by females, but maybe a male or a couple here or there starting to pick on, and we'll get to that. But first, let's just explain what it is. Alyssa Milano started it, and basically it just symbolizes whether you've ever experienced any sexual harassment or assault. And so far yesterday, over 500,000 people have used the hashtag on Twitter, over 6 million discussions on Facebook, and Alyssa Milano's original tweet has been tweeted over 21,000 times. Now, we talked about this. There's guys stepping forward through this entire controversy. Terry Crews, the actor on Brooklyn Nine-Nine and former NFL player, he says he was assaulted by an executive. And men are using the hashtag, how will I change? How I will change, excuse me. And just to kind of detail everyday changes that they're going to make to challenge sexual harassment. Do you think this is making a difference? It calls to question, is the hashtag actually creating conversation?
The Me Too conversation
Yes, Me Too.
first?
Absolutely. There is. This is kind of a two-part question. Is that bringing awareness to it? What is the purpose of this actual hashtag? What do you guys think?
Yeah, definitely bringing awareness to sexual harassment, and I think the conversation is out there. I think it's a good thing.
So you think it's opened it up?
I do. And some men have actually gotten some backlash too from posting that also.
Yes.
Women are like, you know what, hey, allow us to have this
Right.
moment.
Right, no.
And I don't actually agree with that. I think it's good that men are reposting it as well, because again, it's getting that awareness out there, it's getting the conversation going, so I think it's a great thing.
You know what, Lisa, I'm going to give you props because of what you just said.
Really?
And yeah, I am, because
That's a surprise.
no, I am, because it was actually good that you know, it's mainly women, and let's be real, that come out and speak about this type of issue. And I'm not taking it away, and I think it is a really important topic. But for men to be doing it now as well, what's happened with the women's issue right now is allowing men to go, hey, this is also happening to them as well.
Absolutely.
So this is, you know, yes, we are giving women their voice, and so they should. And yes, this will work. But I like the fact that you said you don't agree, let the guys have it as well. Now, there won't be as many men that come out and
forward,
say it.
sure.
Because I think it is really an issue that men don't like to talk about.
Absolutely.
But let's just also get it out there that Alyssa Milano, this wasn't asking her fellow actors and colleagues to come out. This was her asking the public
Absolutely.
to come
Everybody.
out. And everyone just to say, me too.
Now, my question on this, and we talked about it a little bit, is the hashtag enough? Or do you actually need to go into detail on what happened and describe the experience?
Do you want to take that or?
Yeah, I think that's really personal choice, I think, for each individual, because I think sometimes it's too much for them to even want to talk about.
Sure.
But I think the purpose of the hashtag is exactly just
what it's doing.
Yes, and that way that conversation is happening and it's out there. You know, you said that men are generally not, you know,
acknowledged.
Yeah, that they don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And that's interesting that you said that, because that's exactly why
I agree.
it's being done.
Right.
But don't you think it's interesting that the women are saying, let us have our moment?
Yes.
Well, we are, but when we're supporting you by men also coming out.
Yes,
Right.
yes, and
That's the way I
Maybe they
take
just didn't
that.
understand it in the beginning. I think as more men are coming forward, women are starting to embrace that and like that they are doing that.
Yeah.
And I think it's super important that the conversation like this happens, because it's not just, like we were saying, the movie stars that are doing it. It's not just, you know, the people that we might know. And then if you see a friend of mine that tweets me too, maybe you might have that conversation.
Exactly.
Maybe
Open
that
those
will
lines
allow
up.
you to sit down and go, hey, this also happened to me.
Absolutely.
I didn't know it had happened to you.
Yeah.
So I think it can form some sort of bond. I remember I had a phone call from someone who questioned me about one of our uncles. And I wasn't quite sure where she was going, but I was being very careful with my words. And she had told me something had happened to her. And then I found it interesting that she was trying to reflect it onto me, asking me if it had happened to me. And I was just sitting back, letting her do the talking, because this is a conversation I've had many times on these types of shows. And I actually called my therapist and I said, hey, this is what happened 2 days ago on the phone to this girl. And she said, Troy, did you go into discussions about it? I said, no, I just let her talk because I didn't really know what to say.
Right.
Yeah.
And
It's so difficult.
I
It
also
is.
didn't want to say the wrong thing to make her
Absolutely.
go back into her shell. So I thought it was super important.
Yeah.
And she just said that I'd done the right thing by just listening,
Yep.
maybe asking a few questions, do you know what I mean? But not trying to get too much.
Yeah, that hashtag's taking the stigma away.
It
and
is.
that's what we need.
I feel a
We
little
need
bit.
it to be
We need to
a
liven
little
it up.
loose. I know.
Yeah, we need
Very
to liven it
heavy
up. We
conversation.
got a little bit deep
I
there.
thought this was a fun show.
Yes, I know. It is. And it's good to bring up. So let's tease on what's coming up next.
All right. Live music coming from Lilac, at least the lead singer for Lilac. Right after the break, you are watching Midday Kentucky, so keep it right here. We're going to lighten it up.